Everything is changing all the time. You know, just in the last 2 days, I heard that, hey Karen, did you know that MySpace bought I Mean? Did you know that? Oh, just before. I learned about Topspin, something called the nextbigsound.com, right? All of this new stuff is going on all the time. Every week, every day, there's a change with these information technology, and they're very, very important. But if that's all you think about, your head will start to spin, and then it will come off. Denny's, they don't have Denny's over here, do they? No. So, a place like Denny's, they're supporting bands in America. If you take your fans to a Denny's restaurant after a show, eat something, hold it down long enough to take a picture, send the picture to Denny's, they will send you coupons for food. Right? Yeah. That's maybe 3 months ago. Now, Motel 6, a chain of hotels, are giving bands rooms. Right? Everybody's getting into this stuff. Procter & Gamble, who make laundry soap, soap powder, has started a record label. So, as I'm very fond of saying, it's great to see another white powder entering the music business. Yeah, when I say something really funny, I'm going to go like that. Okay? And then you can laugh, and this will be great. So, the only constant thing is change. That quote, well, it's not a quote, but you know, it is a quote. That's Heraclitus, a Roman philosopher. So that quote is over 300 years old then, right? The only constant thing is change. Everything is changing. I don't know what this is doing here, but I like it. Safety is in the middle of the raging river at its deepest point, where it's moving the fastest, right? Not clinging to the sides of the riverbank. This is a guy called Bruce Mao, who wrote the Incomplete Manifesto. You should find it. He also says throw away all the software, because everybody has it. That's just a little aside. I like it. Strategies. Is it okay if I say fuck?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. No, I'm just checking. I don't want to start saying fuck if it's not okay for me to say fuck. This is important. I was thinking about this when I was listening to the discussion earlier. We're talking about strategies, and you were asking, will you open the doors to the Portuguese language? Well, okay, whatever. None of us control that. That's the marketplace. It's nobody sitting here, it's not me, it's other people who decide that. But before we start thinking about all of these ideas and all of these strategies to succeed, what is success? Because it seems like, and please correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like for you guys it has something to do with going to London. How fucking sad is that? For me, when I was a kid, I used to walk past the newsagents, the shop with all the newspapers. And I would see the front cover of Melody Maker, Sounds, New Musical Express, when people used to read them. And I guess I wanted to be on the cover of those magazines. And I didn't really think much past it than that. I bought a house from a guy in England. And he was showing me all the rooms in the house. And he was a fireman. So we're walking around, we go up to the attic in the roof, and he has 3 guitars and a little amplifier. And it's a nice little kind of room to smoke dope in, probably, but a nice little practice room. And I say, hey, are you a guitarist? And he's like, yeah, sorry. Sorry. Okay, well, this looks cool. Because of the pointy roof, it was like a pyramid, you know? And then we walk downstairs and I look out the window, and there's like a trailer in the alleyway. Is that your trailer? He's like, oh yeah, sorry. Okay. We go downstairs and there's a van in the driveway. Is that your van? So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, hold on a minute, because I'm about to punch this guy. He was apologizing to me because I was in a band with Johnny Rotten. I was in Public Image Limited. And back in the day, in the early 80s, PIL was big. So I said to him, what do you do? Tell me, what do? You have guitars in the attic? Yeah, sorry. So, well, I'm a fireman, and I play in a band. Oh, that's cool. So, is that your van for the band? He's like, yeah. Sorry, but is it paid for? Do you owe any money? I was like, no, it's paid for. Our equipment's in there. I said, well, what's the trailer? Well, the PA system is in the trailer. But do you own the trailer? Yes. Do you own the PA system? Yes. Tell me about the band. Well, we play cover songs in firemen's uniforms. Like, this sounds fucking great. And he started to, I think he grew. Like, he's like, well, yeah. I'm like, yeah, no one's gonna boo a fireman. You suck. What? You suck now playing guitar, but the rest of the time we love you. No. And he said, well, yeah, sometimes when we're not playing very well, people are still very, very nice. And they send us drinks. And there's more sex than you would believe. And I'm jealous of this guy. I'm like, dude, this is the holy fucking grail. You've succeeded beyond anybody's wildest. You can show up drunk, play the wrong notes, drink beer, shag somebody, get paid. This is it. And I saw this wave just come across his face. He was just trying to succeed in somebody else's fucking plan. I did the same thing. Before that, I joined PIL. We had a top 5 single all over the world called This Is Not a Love Song. The worst song we ever did the best. Of course. When we went to Japan and Australia, I had a house in Los Angeles with a swimming pool and palm trees. And for anybody from England, never mind going to Japan or the hit single, palm trees, that is success. Right? You don't have to take a photograph and say, dear mom and dad, I've succeeded. You just have to point to a palm tree. But after 5 years in the band, I just became really unhappy. And it took me a year to figure it out. I was in somebody else's shitty photograph with the palm tree. It wasn't my photograph. And I felt earlier like you guys are trying to be in somebody else's photograph. Do you know what it's like to play in London? Oh, I've got 5 pence for a sandwich. When's the other band coming on? The PA doesn't work, there's no beer, it's raining. Think it through. Think it through. I'm just saying. So yeah, redefine success on your own terms. Think about me in LA, in a little speedo, baby. No. Think about the fireman, right? Think about the fireman. That's the T-shirt. People would buy that shirt from you. Think about the fireman. Strategies. Remember, we were going. Strategy number 1: have a fucking strategy. Have one. What's the plan? Just having a vehicle, that's not a strategy. I know agents who don't have maps, have a strategy. Today is Thanksgiving in North America. I know people who have more strategies from where to sit everybody around the table. Vegetarians, mother-in-law. They think more about that than they think about a strategy for their careers. I would say, play the board game of Tour Smart, but I fucking haven't done it yet. Never take your country to war unless you're sure of the outcome. It's a great strategy. I don't know what band that guy was in. I think he's a bass player. Bass player. But the first time I read that, I thought, easy to say, very hard to do. But you have to do that because touring, being in the music business, being in any entrepreneurial business in this world, in this economy, in other words, your economy seems okay. No? Well, America's fucked, England's fucked, everywhere's fucked. But you're at war. You're at war with, you shouldn't be really, but you're kind of at war with other bands, even though you need to network with them and help each other more than anything else. You're in competition with other bands. You're in competition with sporting events, movies, the economy. You're at war with whether America's going to war again. I'm at war with my knees. My knees are fucked. You have to conduct yourself as if you're at war. My friends in a band called the Scotland Yard Gospel Choir, they're not Scottish, they're not religious, and they're not a choir. Sorry. They just blew a tire changing lanes in Ohio, rolled the vehicle, all of them in hospital. One guy was taken to hospital in a helicopter. Even if you are a good driver, a sober driver, it might be the guy behind you or the idiot in front of you. You're at war all the time. Oh, this is difficult. That wasn't funny. I didn't have my hand up. You have to stop blaming anybody for anything and take responsibility for every single thing. And here's why. I'm going to struggle with some stuff here, so yeah. Let's say you go to Sao Paulo to do a show, and you're in a very big club. You're in the wrong club. doesn't matter who you can blame. You can blame your agent because he put you in the wrong club. Or maybe it's the right club on the wrong day. You can blame your manager because he should have been working with your agent. You can blame your record label if you have one. You don't need one, but if you have one, you can blame them for not sending the posters out on time. You can blame the producer of your album because 2 songs in, he says, "Can you hear it?" No. Bagpipes, track 2. Now you have bagpipes on track 2 of your album. You can blame the publicist. It doesn't matter who you can blame when there are 2 people at your show. And I guarantee you, one of them will be the music critic from the New York Times. What? In Sao Paulo? On a Tuesday? Yes. Fuck. That's Murphy's Law. Always punching you in the nuts. What's nuts? What's nuts in Portuguese?
Chino.
Saca. I thought it would be like testículos. No, that's an instrument. The testículo is an instrument, isn't it? It doesn't matter who you can blame. You will be standing on stage in front of 2 people. And your career, your music, your plans, your ideas flush down the toilet. And maybe the person standing next to the journalist is some really hot girl or guy that now you will never be able to shag. Or it's some fuckhead in a kilt going, "Hey, fucking bagpipes." It doesn't matter. The only sound you will hear is the sound of your career crumpling up into a ball, rolling off the front of the stage, bursting into flames, and falling into a shred. Oh, and the other sound will be the bad monitors. You can blame the monitor guy for that, or the tour manager. You're going to pay all of the price. You have to take all of the responsibility and stop blaming. This is an easy business to blame people in. It's full of fucking idiots. And the sooner you start to take control of this stuff, you're going to find out some things. One, it isn't rocket science. It's tons and tons and tons of shit to deal with, but it's not rocket science. And you know what? It feels really good to take care of business. Did the posters go out? Did it? Yeah, I sent them out. You don't have to call the manager 10 times. He said yes, but I think he's lying. Did they go out? Send the fucking posters out. It's done. It feels good. You can send them out 8 weeks before the show instead of 8 days before the show. And you'll start to gain a knowledge of the unique, special things that are vitally important to you, your music and your band, or your business, whatever it is. So when it is time to find a manager, an agent, a label, you don't need one, but whatever, right? You'll be better educated as to the things that you specially need, right? You can make better decisions. Boom. There's no magic button. Well, it's right there. It's in you. The magic button is in you. For me, my magic button is there. But for you, maybe it's there. Free is the new black. Is everybody down with giving everything away? Are we all okay with that? Show of hands. Giving all your music. Hello? Giving your music away. Yes. Okay? Hands up for no. Okay. I don't think it's a problem if 20,000 people download your new, best, expensive to record album for free. It's a problem if 20,000 people don't. Now you're fucked. If they do, it's the beginning of a new and wonderful relationship. You can go to their house. Monty Python started giving everything away. Every sketch, every show, you can get it online for free. Do you know what happened to their revenue stream? Expressed as a percentage, please. 100% what? Went up 100%. Come on. No such thing as a wrong answer. I want 4 more.
20% increase.
Actually, that is wrong. Hey. 3 more. 50% up. Okay.
100.
Up. 1 more.
It's not the same.
No. Okay. Wow. Way to. 23,000%. 23,000%. Free is the new black. They didn't just give it away. They Monty Pythoned the fuck out of it. Right? They authentically marketed it. They said, hey, asshole, you've just had all this stuff for free. Now go and buy the DVD. And they made it very easy. Prince. The screen is washable. If anybody wants to lick the screen. That's what we do. That's what we do in North America. But if it's different here, then that's fine. I understand niche marketing, target marketing. And Prince was one of the first guys to start to do something different. He started to give his CD away with a concert ticket. It's a very easy way to add $20 worth of value to a concert ticket for $1. Smart guy. But then he gave away an album to anybody who bought the Daily Mail newspaper in the UK. That's not target marketing. My mum and dad have got Prince's new album. My dad is on oxygen. He doesn't need Prince's new album. Sorry, Dad. On Thanksgiving too. So I thought, well, he's just lost it. I still love him, but he's lost it. And then I heard he sold out, I think, 22 shows at London's O2 Arena. Is that right? Huh? Oh yeah, oh sorry, it's 21. It's 21, right? So I think the conversation between Prince's tour manager and the hotel manager where he was staying in London went something like this. Hello? We need 6 more rooms for Prince. And the hotel manager's like, okay, stop. I think this guy Prince is a sexual predator, and he can't have more rooms to bring girls and probably guys back to the... Shut up. We need 6 more rooms. We need somewhere to put all the fucking money for Prince to have sex on with. I think it was it $26 million? Right? Free is the new black. This is Mathieu Drouin, who manages a French-Canadian band called Metric. This is interesting. So the stuff we give away the most sells the most. I thought it would be we give some stuff away and this other stuff sells. That's not what he said. The stuff we give away the most sells the most. I just heard, I don't know where I heard this. People who illegally download music the most spend 30% more money than other people on legitimately buying music. Oh dear. Free is the new black. Yes. You have to give it away because everybody else is. Make sure you get something in return. The most valuable thing you can get in this world is the seed, the possibility of a long-term relationship. If you can find out someone's email address and their zip code, you can do so much with that. I'll get to that in a bit. Oh, my favorite. Aim low, get high. This is another one of my sayings for me. And it also got my eldest son sent home from school wearing a t-shirt. Of course, have ambition. Shoot for the stars, right? But the problem with walking around looking up into the stars is your next step is here, right? The way to get there is by looking down there. How do you put 20,000 people in a stadium? I have no fucking clue. But you could make 2 friends today, or 2 imaginary friends over there, or those 2 guys at the back. You could do that. You could make 2 more friends tomorrow. You could make 1 more friend the day after that, 3 more the day after that. Because all 20,000 people in a stadium is 10,000 times meeting those 2 people. And that's all the music business is. That's fucking it. That's it. It is a shit ton of work. I was at the Great Wall of China in 2006. I like this. It's a good metaphor. And I'm standing there. Fuck. And then I got hungry because there's a Kentucky Fried Chicken at the Great Wall of China. That's wrong. I told that guy, this is wrong. 2 pieces of extra crispy. But it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. And you can stand there from a distance and go, how did they do it? How did they do this? On the other hand, it's just a fucking pile of bricks. It's just a pile of bricks. It's a really long, amazing pile of really old bricks. But it's just a fucking pile of bricks. Oh. So you can stand off to a distance going, Or you can start your own pile of bricks. And after 2 weeks, well, you'll have kind of a meaningless pile of bricks. After 6 months, you'll have a bit of a fucking war going on. And people will come up to you and say, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And you can say, Great Wall of China 2, the sequel. And people will say, this is crazy. You're crazy. How can I help? Because people like things that don't make any sense. People like to get involved in a crusade. When it all makes sense, it's just a business plan. Do you guys know a band called Guar? Just you guys, or more people? I was thinking, I don't know, I'll talk to you about that later. Oh, this is good too. I like this stuff. Expand yourself as you expand your business. That's, yeah, spiritual, whatever. Nice, good. The important part is that last line, accumulate diverse skills. I go to lots of places, they're like music schools, and people are very single-minded, trying to be the very best bass player, the very best guitarist. There already is one. And the time and effort you spend trying to be that little bit better, maybe you could spend that energy diversifying your skill set. I want a bass player in my band that's pretty good, but can fix the van and get on the internet. Right? It's no good. Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers played bass in my band, Pigface. He's fucking unbelievable. But it's no good, me and Flea, side of the road. Well, Flea. Here we are. Look out. London, here we come. Can you fix her? Can you fix her, man? No. Well, you suck. It doesn't matter, does it? I met an engineer, a recording engineer in Indianapolis, Indiana. Okay. He's a good engineer. He applied for a job at a recording studio. 3 other engineers applied for the job, but he got the job. I'll give you $20 if you can tell me the skill he had that got him the job.
You make good coffee.
Good answer. It's not a $20 answer. Aquarium maintenance. Taking care of the fish tank. Fish tank. Well, are we okay? Aquarium? Right. Because most studios will have a fish tank in their set. I have lava lamps because they're very relaxing. And a fish tank is very relaxing. Unless it's full of dead, rotting, stinking, maggot-ridden fish, in which case it's a bit of a bummer. That's how he got the job. So, I tell that story in Norway. John Fryer, who produced the first Nine Inch Nails album, very good engineer, very good producer. He became one of the busiest engineers in New York City because of one extra skill. He had a little bit of Japanese. All these bands were coming over from Japan. People were like, fuck, John Fryer. He can deal with this because he can't debate in Japanese. He just has a few essential phrases you need for a recording session. Excuse me, Sensei, I think your guitar is out of tune. Excuse me, is it okay if I punch your guitarist? Excuse me, hold my jacket. This guy's going to the emergency room. Just the essential phrases you need. You want to work with the Rolling Stones? Then spend some time working with the elderly, the incontinent. Yeah, it's funny, but it's true, isn't it? You don't approach their management and say, I think I'm the right person for the job because I can deal with a mixed problem. Put it on page 6. And when you get to page 6, aquarium management, a little bit of Japanese, dealing with the elderly and the incontinent, you can say, that's a mistake. I don't need that skill dealing with the Rolling Stones. Yes, I do. And the manager can say, no, you don't need that skill. Yes, you do. You got the job, mate. This will be fun. Who is the better guitar technician? I've been talking about this for 2 years, right? All over Germany, England, Norway, China, and all over America and little bits of Canada. I've been asking this question. And finally, I'm here and I can ask you, who makes the better guitar tech for a metal band coming to South America? The amazing, unbelievable guitar tech. You know, the guitar techs who are almost like legends themselves. They have their own little area, Christmas tree lights and incense. Fantastic. Mixing margaritas. Is he the best guitar tech for the metal band in South America? Or is it the one who can say, por favor, oh, amplificador da guitarra precisa de valvas novas? Does that mean what it's supposed to mean? Because the amazing guitar tech who doesn't speak Portuguese, what can he do? He can use the universal symbol for guitars. So you don't have to practice to be the very best guitar tech. Be okay. Be good enough. Don't be shit. And then diversify your skill set. You know, the other good thing about diversifying your skill set, when this skill becomes obsolete, hi, what do? Cassette tape manufacturer. American warplane pilot. No, they have drones for that. Even pilots now don't have jobs. But when you have 5 skills or 10, when this one becomes obsolete, you still have 4. You can learn another one. You acquire the skill of acquiring skills. Look at me. PowerPoint ninja. So, At my school in Chicago, we teach Xbox controller modification. Right? It's circuit bending of an Xbox controller. And it's very cool, but I teach it as a metaphor for just hacking, rewiring other stuff too. Plus you can sell them for like $120 a piece. All of these skills are just door-opening devices. You don't open a door by knocking on it. You have to tunnel underneath it, steal a hot air balloon and parachute down on the other side. FedEx yourself to the location. Disguise yourself as a pizza. Find a way to get through the door. An Xbox controller modification is just another door-opening device. You can't get onto Slipknot's tour bus by going, "Hello, Slipknot, I made a mask." Nobody cares. Woo. But you knock on the door and say, "Hey, do you need your Xbox controllers?" They'll kidnap you. And now you're on Slipknot's tour bus. When they're on stage, you can be going through their underwear. Oh, that's me, sorry. Here's another hack. I just kind of like this. I found this at the airport and I wasted $16 on this fucking thing. Pride and Prejudice and zombies. Just what it needed. It's just a remix, isn't it? The iPod is a remix of a design of a radio from 1950. Everything's a remix. Just take in all these ideas and just put them in your own blender and remix them yourself and make it your own thing. Or change the context, change the background. If you wear, oh, we're going to get into trouble here. If you wear stilts, plastic pants, huge eyelashes, a see-through bra, a feather boa, in Times Square, New York City, or Rio, keeping the South American theme, on New Year's Eve, you'll blend right in. You wear that shit to the library, or I don't know, here, you'll cause a commotion. You just have to change the